What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Protest Sports back when I won a day, man. Hope everyone's having a blessed day, man, on this Friday evening. Anyone that pulls the stream while the stream is going on, I thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram. My channel is in my description, in my bio, my Instagram. So follow my IG. I will try to put it in the description as well. So today's topic is season predictions on the Arizona Cardinals 2020 NFL season. So before I go ahead and get started with the actual predictions, I'm going to talk about what they've done this offseason that I liked a lot. And then afterwards, I've already talked about this in previous videos when I talk about the league in general. But these things I like they've done this offseason. They stole DeAndre Hopkins from the Texans. They just stole him. They stole him. They ain't traded for him. They stole him. They robbed the Texans of DeAndre Hopkins. Got rid of David Johnson's contract. That's huge. It got Josh Jones in the draft in the third round. Who's a first round pick? That's huge. Get Isaiah Simmons in the first round. That's huge. Okay, kept Kenyon Drake. That's nice. You still have Christian Kirk in there, and with Larry Fitzgerald, Sad Jordan Hicks there, along with their new drafted Isaiah Simmons. Still got Pat P there. Format position. I like Buda Baker too. They have a really solid roster. Not the greatest roster in the world, but DeAndre Hopkins does improve their offense a lot, in my opinion. Getting Josh Jones, the team with DJ Humphries, and you have two legit starting tackles. The interior of the line could be a little shaky, but outside of that, like I think Kyler Murray, man, we got Kyler Murray. Like he's a young budding star. He showed some really good things last year, and I think he's going to continue to show good things this year. He's going to be a lot better this year than last year, in my opinion. Not because of DeAndre Hopkins, because it's just him getting used to the offense. Another year with Cliff Kingsbury, another year with Larry Fitzgerald, another year with Christian Kirk, another year with Kenyon Drake. First full season with Kenyon Drake. They traded for him in the middle of the season. So I think their offense is going to be super productive. They're going to put up points, and they're going to win some ball games. I'm going to give you a record now. I'm going to go ahead and go game for game and then give you wins, losses, reasons why real quick and go to the next game. And after I give you the full record, I will give you some games that I think they could win or lose to tilt it in their favor to get into the postseason. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, talk about the next team I will talk about on the next episode of these live streams, and I'm going to get out of here. So let's go ahead and get started. Week 1, they go to San Francisco. San Fran's a hard place to play. Okay, especially when they had Candlestick. Now the Levi Stadium was a little easier to play in, but when it was Candlestick, it was a tough place to play. And the Cardinals are going to have a tough game in this one. The Niners just come off Super Bowl appearance. They didn't really lose much this offseason. They gained a little bit this offseason as well to eat up some of those losses. I think the Niners are a really good football team, and they're going to show it and beat the Cardinals. Due to COVID-19, early this season, I think I'm a little struggle because DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray chemistry won't be on point yet. But that new weapon won't be utilized as much. They'll be utilizing the older weapons like the Larry Fitzgeralds, the Christian Kirks of the world, the Kenyon Drakes, guys like that. And also the pass rush of San Francisco is still ridiculous. You got Bosa, still got Armstead. You got Solomon Thomas as well. You drafted Javon Kinlaw to replace DeForest Buckner. So they just have a lot on the defensive line that can get to the quarterback, and I think that'll be the difference in that game. Same with the Redskins in week 2. That's the only reason the Redskins win that game is because of the defensive line. You can kind of slow down a really good pass rush with the short passing game, screen game, things like that. But eventually, you can't nickel and dime the whole drive. You have to make plays down the field. And I think the Redskins are going to take advantage of that. Sack Kyler Murray, make plays defensively, and that will make the difference in that game. So they start 0-2. Okay, so now at this point, the Cardinals are 0-2. Then they get a nice little rematch from last year. If you remember, Kyler Murray's first start was against the Detroit Lions last year in Arizona. He did not look good for 3 quarters. He kind of struggled, couldn't really get anything going, and then he got it going. Um, Made a ton of plays in the fourth quarter, got the Cardinals back in the game, and they eventually tied. Now, in this rematch of potentially Matthew Stafford versus Kyler Murray's gonna get the up on Matthew Stafford to win this game. So I have the Lions losing that game and the Cardinals getting the first one in the winning column. The Panthers stink. They're not the worst team in the world, but they don't have a lot offensively outside DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel, Christian McCaffrey. That's about it. Teddy Bridgewater, solid quarterback, but not a game changer. Kyler Murray's a game changer in my opinion. But that's been the difference. Him being a game changer, Teddy Bridgewater not being a game changer. And the Panthers lose this game, the Cardinals win this game and get back to 500. Okay, so now you're 4 games in and you're at 500. That's not bad. Given the circumstances, what's going on in the world, all that good jazz, that's not a bad position to be in, right? Then you run to the Jets in New York. This is an iffy one. Toss up. Jets got better this offseason. You got better this offseason. I think your improvements were more than the Jets' improvements, but I think the Jets are a better football team to begin with. They do lose Robbie Anderson, though. I forgot. Robbie Anderson's on the Panthers now as well, but it's not here nor there. So Le'Veon's there. So I think Le'Veon's going to run the ball, try to keep them balanced. Your run defense might not be the best run defense in the world. After that, on top of that, outside of Chandler Jones, your pass rush is So that being said, I think Sam Darnold can make some plays in the passing game. And the Jets win this game at home. You drop to 1-3. 2-3. 2-3. And yeah, goes to the Cowboys. I have y'all against about the NFC East. So Cowboys gonna beat y'all. Simple. I'm not gonna talk about that. Zeke's a dog, and Zeke's gonna just eat all day long. So now you're at 2-4. You play the Seahawks really tough a lot. So I can see the Seahawks losing to you in Arizona. Y'all always play the Seahawks tough. I play the NFC West very tough, so I think that's a win there. You beat the Dolphins. The Dolphins stink. So now you are at 4-4 after 8 games. So you're at 500 coming off the break. Play the Bills. That defense is a little too tough, in my opinion. It's a loss. And they can run the ball. So I think them running the ball, playing defense, and you're not going to score a lot of points due to their defense. It's a loss. Going to Seattle, always tough. Don't see y'all win that game. It's a loss. So now you come off the bye with 2 losses, okay? Oh, it's the week after the bye week. You lose 2 straight games. You beat the Patriots in New England. I just don't trust the New England Patriots. No Tom Brady there. New quarterback and Jarrett Stidham. I'm not a big Stidham guy. I don't think the Patriots will be that great this year. So going to New England and winning won't be a cakewalk, but it won't be the tough task it used to be. Beat the Rams, playing the Rams. I said the Rams. Don't trust them. Don't trust them at all. Don't think they're a really good football team right now. And you can take the Rams. I think you and the Rams are pretty equal at this point. So I think you can get a win there. The Giants could win this game, but at this point in the season, any team can win this game at this point in the season. I usually go with home teams, not bad football teams, but mediocre football teams play each other. I just go with the home team normally. So I'm taking the Giants in that one. The Eagles will be vying for a playoff spot in a division title at this point in season, week 15. I don't see y'all winning that game. It's a loss. The Niners are just better than you. It's a loss. And the Rams is a win in week 17. Like I said, I don't think the Rams are that great of football team, so I think you sweep them. And your record is 7-9, and you missed the postseason. I got y'all as maybe the 8th best team in the conference, so you're outside that playoff picture. Now these are games I think you can win to sneak in the playoffs. I got 2 for you. Then you could beat the Giants in Week 14. I said I usually go with the home team in the games where the two teams below 500 playing each other in most cases. And I think you can beat the Jets in Week 5. If you can win both of those games, get to 9-7 as your ceiling, in my opinion. Your floor is 5-11. So I got you guys right in the middle at 7-9. Barely missing the postseason, but if you can win those two games on the schedule that I think you can win, you'll get to 9-7. You'll stick in the playoffs. Do I think the Cardinals could be a playoff team? Yes. Do I haven't been a playoff team? No. It's because I think it's going to take a little while for them to get chemistry and lose a couple of games due to that. The defense isn't that great. It's okay, but it's not great. Offensively, I think you can put up points for anybody. But Kyler will struggle with the elite defenses to do elite pass rush. So that's why I have them. And I think it'll be the Redskins in week 2. That's another game I think you guys can also win. So that's going to do it for me, man. I was just going to wrap this up real quick. Be rate, comment, subscribe if you're new. Also, turn on post notifications. Always get the Protect Sports video. Like the video. Please like the video. Also, share this video with your family and friends so they always get the Protect Sports live stream or video on the channel. Put our first step out the way. Stay safe with this COVID-19, man. Stay healthy, stay safe. Take precautions. If you're going to the mall, if you're going anywhere, just wear a mask or face covering, all that good jazz. Stay safe out here, man. And I'm gone, bro. That is the Arizona Cardinals 2020 season in a nutshell. We go 7-9. They missed the playoffs. But 2021, it's going to be a blossom year for Kyler Murray. I'm trying to tell you, that boy's going to be something special. Take it easy, bro. Peace.